Okay, you know what? Yeah, so I'm gonna have him appear over here. His first action will be to actually open that door. So let's go tell the app. All right, I have literally no idea what's gonna happen here, so let's click on that door. You can open this door with an open door action. Yep, that's what we're doing. Confirm. Okay, cool. But will there be monsters? So let's continue. Place 2 objective tokens face down as shown. These are additional tentacles following the same rules as the others. Damn. Okay, continue. No, it's an Etten group. Okay, but at 3 players, I don't think it's going to be more than 1. Okay, let me get that actually. Okay, everything's on my map. Let's continue. Whoa. Iron strongboxes line the walls. Each one features a heavy lock. If your information was correct, these should contain the treasure you seek. Perhaps there's a key nearby. Place 6 search tokens as shown. These are chests that contain the treasure you seek, but they are locked. Okay, wow. Well, good thing we've got Tomble who can search at a distance. Okay, let's continue. Setup complete. Objective, find and retrieve the key to open the locked chests. Huh? Continue. Okay, okay, hold on. So what's this? A large chest, locked and bolted to the floor, sits untouched. Impervious to the ears of explorers and treasure hunters. You will need to find the key. Okay, that's this one. But what if we click somewhere else? Same thing. I'm clicking all of them now. So that means that the key is probably in one of those tentacles. Oh, come on. What is this? You can open this door with an open door action. Cancel or confirm. Okay, so this is not a locked door. It'd be red anyway. What do you think, you guys? Do you think the key is hidden in one of these things? Like, do I have to kill a tentacle and then get a key? Because obviously I can't search these things. Because it doesn't even say, like when you click on it, it doesn't say as a search action, search those things. Like you cannot interact with the map in that way. So, So maybe the key is in a room up here, or maybe the key is in a tentacle. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know. What's the title of this thing again? Oh man, by hook or tentacle, something like that. Okay, all right, let's go back to the map. It's going to be our turn. And then, yeah, okay, let's do it. So now that the door is open, which was Tomble's first action, now I can have him take a move action, or maybe I can have him exhaust to get over here. I keep saying exhaust. Sorry, you guys, I play Runebound way too much. I can have him take some fatigue, let's say 1, 2, maybe 3 fatigue, and then his second action could be to kill this thing, because I'm sick of these things. Yeah, let's do that. So let's do maybe fatigue. So he was here, so 1, 2, 3, so 3 fatigue. So he had 5. We're gonna drop him down to 2. So let's just have him attack this thing for his second action. Now these things roll a black defense die, and that proved actually very effective for them last time. All right, so Tomble is shooting with his throwing knives, and he's got +1 because he's adjacent. That's what, well, you don't see it. That's his ability here on his throwing knives. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, they could still block this because this black die does have 4 pips. So let's try this. wish me luck. Ooh, all right. Yay, we have busted a tentacle. Goodbye. Okay, that was very good. And now I could actually keep, maybe give him another bit of fatigue just to move into here. That way he's sort of equidistant with these guys. That way he's not going to become the target of anything. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. So I'll give him one more fatigue, bringing him down to 1. All right, I'm going to tell the app he's done. I just put the sound back on the computer. I don't know why I turned it off. Okay, so now the flesh molders will activate. All right, so the minions will activate. It says here, heal affects each monster within 3 spaces of the master. All right, so the minions will spot the closest hero, attack the closest hero, and if within 2 spaces of a hero, perform a move action and a retreat. Okay, let's go to the board. Okay, so number 1 minion is this guy here. See, the closest hero now is 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Okay, they are the same, yeah. So yeah, as I said, you could pick or you could roll a die. So I'm gonna play it fair. I'm gonna roll a die here. So if it's 1, 2, 3, it's poor little Tomble. So let's do that. It is 1, 2, 3. Damn. Okay, so this thing says spot, but it is actually already within 3, so he's just gonna attack. So he's gonna attack Tomble at range 3. All right, let's do this. They have range, and they have 1, 2, and that surge would be 3. Yeah. Would they try to mend? No, because everybody's fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 for Tomble, but he will roll his white die. Now, he's not adjacent to anyone, which would have been a good idea, because he does have that ability that enables him to take somebody else's defense pool and stuff. But yeah, live and learn. Oops, that doesn't count. You agree? Let's do it. And same thing. Okay, so that's 2 damage to Tomble, bringing him down to 2. Ay, ay, ay. But he does have this card here. He can exhaust this after dice are rolled to cancel a surge on an attack that targets you. So you know what? Yeah, let's cancel that surge. So I'll just exhaust that card. So that means I take just 1 damage, which is, you know, better. And then down the list it says, if within 2 spaces of a hero, perform a move and retreat. That's not going to be the case. And then it just goes back up to spot. So that is all. That's the activation is done. Okay, so let's go to minion number 2 here. Spot the closest hero. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, he's not going to do spot. So he will just move on to attack the closest hero. So let's roll a die. So if it's 1, 2, 3, it's poor Tomble again. It's a 5. Okay, so let's attack Grisbin. So he's going to shoot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he needs a range of 3. And now again, I forgot. I wanted her to activate her thing. And you know what? I'm going to do this right now, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do it. She's pretty far away, but I think I'll have her do it. So I'm going to like time out the game. So I'm going to give her 2 fatigue here. I will exhaust the first strike card like so. And let's actually try to hit the master minion that's in the middle. She needs range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is tricky, but I'll try it. Oh, flush. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and on her U short bow, she can actually add a damage here with that surge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. I'm happy about that because these guys, the flesh molders, only roll a white die. So let's do it. Oh, that's great. Okay, so that flesh molder, this guy right here, drops down to 1. Oh, that's good. I like that. All right, so let's go back to the battle that was actually happening between the flesh molder minion number 2 and Grisbin. So he needs a range of 3 to hit Grisbin in the face. He does get the range, and it's 1, 2, 3, and then the surge is 4. Yeah, all right, so let's have Grisbin roll. So he blocks 1, and with his shield will block another one, so he takes 2 damage, which isn't that bad. So he goes from 7 to 5, and then of course it's going to be the end of the minion's activation, because as we know, there's nothing else that he can do. So going back to the app, we'll say that all minions have activated, and now the masters. So, okay, this is like their healing turn, so spot as many monsters within 5 spaces of this monster that have suffered damage as possible, okay? And then use heal on 1 or more monsters. And if that doesn't work, then people are just gonna suffer some damage. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so spot as many monsters that have suffered damage. Well, the only one that has suffered damage is himself. So can he use heal on himself? Can he? So he'll choose a monster within 3 spaces of this monster and roll 1 red power die. The chosen monster recovers health. Yeah, I mean, so I don't think he can do... Yeah, no, he can't do it to himself. Because here, that's why they have mend. So mend is for him and heal is for others. So he will not get to do his first action, which is to spot damaged monsters. So then he would go to use heal on 1 or more monsters. That doesn't work because, as we saw, heal is for other monsters than himself. So he's going to go straight down to each hero in line of sight of this monster suffers 2. Dang! So all of these guys, my 3 guys, are going to suffer 2. That's just, that's a freebie. Okay, so, wow, everybody suffers 2. So Grisbin goes from 5 to 3. Jane goes from 6 to 4. And my poor little Tomble here goes from 3 to 1. Oh, wow, that's horrible. All right, so I'll tell the app that the masters are done. And now it's our turn. And now these two guys can take actions. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I want to get away from over here, okay, because like it or not, this guy's going to move, okay, and I suspect he's going to end his turn right over here. So let's actually have Grisbin take his turn. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'll have him use this. So this is going to go down to 1, and I'll have him boost his health up by 2, so 5. Next, I will actually give him 1, 2, 3. I'll give him 3 fatigue, bringing this down to 1, because I want to move him closer to those flesh molders. So 3 is going to be 1, 2, and then 3. So he's right in the thick of it right here. And now his first actual action will be to make an attack. So I'm going to try to attack this red guy here, the master. So Grisbin attacks with his iron longsword, which is a red die and a blue die. Oh, that's actually pretty good. This means I can have the monster re-roll a defense die, because that's what my longsword actually does. Okay, but for now, let's actually just see what they get. Wow, these guys, man. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I'm gonna spend that surge to have him re-roll, because that was just ridiculous. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3 minus 1 is 2, and he is kaput. Yes. Monsters don't explode, by the way. I wanted to check this thing out here. After defeating a monster with an attack using a melee weapon, which I did, exhaust this card to move up to your speed and perform an additional attack. I mean, I don't really want to move, but like it or not, this is still a free attack. Or you know what? Maybe I don't do this now. Maybe I take my second action to attack the minion that's right up in my face, and if I defeat that minion, then I'll use that to move to the other minion on the top right, if you're following. Okay, so let's take the second action to attack the flesh molder that's right up in my face. Let's roll these 2 dice. Wow, okay, that's very good. Oh, if they would only roll a total miss, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, baby! Oh, that's just beautiful. Okay, so that was flesh molder number 2. So he is kaput. Yes. So now you know what? I will activate that thing. Yeah. I'll activate this. So I will exhaust it and take 1 fatigue, bringing my fatigue down to 0. So now this guy's gone. I removed the red guy that was here too. So now I can move up to my speed and attack him. So I'll do, yeah, I mean, I'll probably get it in the face later by the Etten, but you know what? I think it's a risk I'm willing to take. So move up to here. And then, yeah, basically a free attack. So let's do it. All right, come on, let's do it. Wow, you guys, that's an amazing roll. Okay. Come on. Embed your axe deeply within his skull. Oh, he did not, but I'll use this to re-roll for sure. Okay, I can do this. Yeah, I can do this, fine. All right, go. Okay, still. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 2 is 3. Still, he's at 1 life. So the best he's going to do is try to, like, mend himself. Okay. I really wanted to take him out. Like, really wanted to. But, yeah. Okay. Still, pretty good. All right, so Grisbin's turn is over. So now it's going to be the Etten. Rawr. Okay, Ettens. Apply +2 speed to each Etten. Well, there's only one. Minion Etten. We do not have a minion, so we'll just click at the bottom here. Okay, Master. So still +2 speed. Of course, I thought they were going to... You see, I had planned out where they were going to end. But no, they have +2 speed. Yeah. Okay, so try to engage the closest hero, then attack. And then each hero in line of sight of this monster tests willpower or something. Each hero who fails is stunned. Oh boy. Okay, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be engage and then attack. So, okay, let's go back to the board. Okay, Pumpkin. So he will shrink down, let's say here. And now let's have this thing move. He can move, his base is 3, but he can move +2, so 5. Ugh, that's a lot. But we will not have him move diagonally because, again, Imperial Assault. So 1, 2... He wants to get adjacent to what? The closest hero. So the closest to that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adjacent? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adjacent? So same thing, right? So who would he try to get adjacent to? Well, again, let's roll a die. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. He's 1 away from dying. I mean, we might as well get this over with, right? But we'll let the die decide. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's going to be going towards Grisman. So he can move 5. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he'll actually get adjacent, like right there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Burp, 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 burp. In your skull I will embed this spiky, spiky hammer. Real song, Google it. Okay, so let's do it. So that was engage, and then it's attack, which is the second action in the list. So this Etten is a bad mofo. He rolls a red and a blue, and on a surge he gets +3. That's brutal. All right, let's do it. Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh wow. Yeah, that spiky hammer is going right into Grisbane's head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That extra surge is nothing. 7. That, you know. Wow. Okay. That's why, like I was telling you, when I play as the Overlord and I roll stuff like that, it's like the heroes have no chance. They just get knocked down every time. But anyway, let's do it. So the best I can roll here is a 3. And that is a 1. So he would take 6 damage, rendering him kaput. Yeah, because he's got 5 health. So that's it. He's dead. So we'll put that on the board. And now, of course, I have to tell the app, okay? So, KO. Has Grisman the Thirsty been knocked out? Yep. And this goes down to 1. Now, you see, if it goes down to 0, the scenario is over. We lose. You go home. Bye-bye. So, like, one more, and this could happen because now Tomble has only 1 health point left. So this playthrough could end very quickly. Very quickly. Like, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. If this goes down to 0, that's it. We're done. So to me, this whole system is, I think it's like an Imperial Assault. Like, if all your guys get exhausted, I think like you flip your card once, which is like your first exhaust, and then a second time. And if all the heroes, if that happens to all the heroes, I think you lose the scenario, which is, yeah, okay, but it's still better than this, okay? Because I have 3 heroes. So 1, 2, 3, gone. It should be 6, right? Like 2 times, 2 times, 2 times. But it is not. So I will be cheating. I'm going to say that for this playthrough, we're going to do this 6 times. Because I find that that's way too punishing. And again, maybe I'm just horrible at Descent. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to edit this thing and I'm going to be like, I'm going to be like, oh man, you're doing some really boneheaded moves. Maybe. But this doesn't seem to me like the type of game that should be that punishing if you do a bonehead move every once in a while, right? I mean, we are talking about a game with, you know, big monsters with 2 heads and big spiky hammers. This isn't, you know, trading in the Mediterranean. This is fantasy. It should be fun, not punishing and just horrible to play. So, yeah. So I will be cheating. Thank you very much. Okay, now the Etten has been activated, so let's click down here. Okay, so yeah, it's a hero's turn. Let's do it. Okay, well, the only one who's left to play is actually Jane, so she's way down here. Now, I could... Yeah, I mean, I can't even get her up to here to revive him, so I don't think I'll do that. I mean, I could, but I think it'd be a waste of time. So I'll have her exhaust 1. Sorry, fatigue 1. So she was at 1, so I'll just remove all of that. Her first action will be to shoot this guy. Now, you might be thinking, I think you should probably shoot him just in case he decides to heal. No, he can't. Only the masters can heal. Okay, he can only mend himself, which, man, maybe I should do that. But again, like, would that be possible? Like, if I go here, do I have line of sight? Yeah, from here to here, I guess. Sorry, you can't see that. So from here to here, I guess. Maybe that is the smarter thing. Because, yeah, if he mends himself, then it's like, okay, we got to start all over again. Yeah, all right. So she was here, I believe. So I'll just do this for 1 stamina point. And then her first action will be to, attack, like, from here to here. The Flesh Molder. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jane. So Jane needs a range of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, she actually gets it like a lot. So that's 1, 2, 3 because of her longbow. And this guy... So 2. See, that's good. That's good. He is dead. Yes. Go bye-bye. Okay. So we'll remove this from the table. All right, so that was her first action. So before we decide what we're going to do with her, I'll tell the computer that my flesh molders have been defeated. Confirm. You just heard that. It went crunch. So he's dead. So he's dead. No more flesh molders. No more pizza guys. Bye-bye. Okay, so what do we have her do? Now I could have her take a rest action to bump this back up to 5. Or I could have her take this action here to roll 1 red power die and possibly heal 3. I don't know what's best, actually. I kind of feel like giving her some of this back because then she can do some attacks out of turn with this thing eventually. So maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I'll take a rest action, bring this back up to 5. And now we'll tell the app her turn is over. And now actually, and I always forget about this, you see, she's going to take her turn. Then things are going to reset. So it's not going to be his turn. It's going to be our turn again. Yeah, you can really take advantage of that, but you kind of have to keep it in the back of your mind. And clearly I did not. So end turn. Okay, now we do not suffer damage because if you remember, oh, this thing was actually dead. Yeah, I didn't tell the app. So this thing is actually gone because Tomble is here. And Jane is over here, and Grisbin's corpse is way over here. Okay, so let's just do continue. Nobody suffers damage. Ah, damn, something happens. The structure rumbles and shakes around as more Mariods push their way into the entrance. Ew. Place the Mariod group. Okay, so this is a group. But I believe that in a 3-player game, yeah, it's only 1 Master Mariod, which is still bad. Okay, so that's a reinforcement, so we'll put that on the entrance. Okay, next. Yeah, all right, chill out. New round. Okay, but first, let's tell the app that this thing is defeated. Do we get anything? Oh, we actually do. Well, maybe. The tentacle slithers back into the wall. You realize that in a moment, another will emerge. Oh, that's super fun. Now, as I was recording this, I'm shooting with my phone. The phone suddenly rang and it stopped the recording and I picked up. I'm just sharing a bit of my life here with you guys. I got a call from the garage because I left my car in the shop because yesterday night, my wife was driving the car back from her shoot. My wife is a filmmaker, and the car died. It's like a 10-year-old Toyota Matrix, and it died on her. Like no electricity, nothing. It just stopped. So we towed the car back like 100 kilometers back to close to our house to the garage, and we're waiting. We're like, oh my god, is it going to be something like the alternator? It's going to be super expensive and all that. Turns out it's going to cost us $35. Apparently, it's like some contact thing on the battery that just like died. That's it. So it's like it took 15 minutes and $10, and they're like, yeah, $35. You're good. You can come get the car. So yay! It's not gonna cost us thousands of dollars. And with that being said, let's go back to this. So the tentacle slithers back into the wall. You realize that in a moment another will emerge. You hurry to stop up the whole test book. Okay, now who actually killed this thing? It was little Tomble. Yeah, it was Tomble. So I suppose he has to test book. So let's do that and hope for the best. So Tomble has a book or knowledge of 2. So let's try to get that for him, please. Oh, that is great. Now, I mean, even if we hadn't gotten it, we could have still used this. Exhaust discard to re-roll an attribute test. So yeah, but still. Okay, so that's good. So let's tell the app that we passed. Okay, so pass. The Mariod thrashes against your hasty defense, but cannot break through. Discard this token. Okay, I guess if you miss, you're just going to leave the token there. Wow, that's horrible stuff, guys. So not only are you like wasting an attack action to kill these things, and they have a black defense die, but then you got to do a test. Okay, is it always going to be a knowledge test? I don't know. Okay. All right, so now we get to keep playing. So all of our heroes can take some actions. He is defeated, of course. All right, so let's think about this. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I will actually have Tomble here take 1 fatigue to move into here. So bringing him to 0 on that. And now I will have him rest twice. So I'm going to bring this back up to 5. And then for his second rest, this new 5 will spill over into his health, bringing his health back up because he was at 1. So he's going to go to 6 now because he's going to take some hits in the face probably. I don't want him to die. Okay, so that's why I'm doing that. And the reason I'm bringing him here is, yes, he'll probably be attacked. Well, actually, I could bring him diagonally here. Yeah. Let's do that. Because if he gets targeted by an attack, he can benefit from her defense dice. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, that's it. His turn's over. So his health is 6, his stamina is now 5, and now we move on to the enemy's turn. Okay, so Tomble is done. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Alright, the Ettins. Each Ettin immediately uses throw on the adjacent hero with the lowest might. That's not going to happen. And he's not a minion, so let's do this here. Okay, so master, so same thing. Then attack a hero. He cannot do that because he's not adjacent, although he does have reach. Let's click up here. Ettin spends surges in the following order. Throw, place the hero as far away as possible from the other hero. It doesn't say, well, I mean, it doesn't say uses reach, but if we look at the card, the monster may attack targets up to 2 spaces. Yeah, may attack up to 2 spaces. So he will do that. So he'll attack one of my heroes and then he'll use throw. No, he won't because nobody's adjacent. Then he'll engage. Okay, so he'll attack 2 spaces away because of reach. And then he'll skip down to engage. So he'll move to just get close to us. Okay, fine. All right, so this guy wants to attack and he will use reach. So 1, 2, he can reach either Tomble or Jane. So again, let's roll a die to see who will actually get attacked. Now I didn't specify 1, 2, 3 or 4, 5, 6, but yeah, I suppose that's what would have happened. So yeah, he's gonna attack Tomble. Okie dokie. So this, okay, so this Ettin rolls a blue and a red. So let's do that. Oh, wow. Man, these guys, come on. That's crazy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And his surge is actually 8 because it's a +3. So 8 in total. And Tomble's health is at 6. Wow. Okay, wow, I mean, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay, let's have Tomble roll, but he will roll his own dice, his own die, and Jane's brown die as well. So let's hope for the best. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. That's 4. Okay, so still, that's 4 damage, bringing him down to 2. So good thing I had him rest. Okay, and then the Ettin will engage the closest hero, meaning that he will use his move to get adjacent to, well, either one of those guys, so essentially he'll do this. Now, you see, I'm blocked in here because those, no, I could actually go that way. But if we were blocked, like if this was really, really, really tight, in regular descent, you cannot move through enemies, but in Imperial Assault, you can. You can spend 2 movement points for each hex that is occupied by an enemy. So, like if this thing was really, really squished, in here really tight, I could do, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I really wanted to, okay? But that's neither here nor there, just mentioning it because. All right, so the Master Ettin is done. Let's tell the computer. All right, and now it's our turn. And now, you guys, this has almost become like a customary thing. I wanted her to attack this guy during his activation, and I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it now because, I mean, I could have done it in editing and just gone back and kind of spliced it into 2 shots, but I'm gonna do it now. Okay, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, she is gonna do that. She'll use her first strike ability. She will take 2 here off of this 5, bringing her down to 3. I will exhaust the card. And now she'll get a free attack on this guy. And it's not like she's going to kill him in 1 shot, right? So he still would have gotten to do everything that we just saw him do, right? So yeah, so let's just have her do this. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, because this gives her +1 because of her weapon. And this guy defends with 2 white dice. Okay, see, he blocks everything. So that was all for naught. Wonderful. All right, so now it's actually Jane's turn, and I'll just have her attack. Plain and simple. So yeah, let's do this again, basically. So first action, boom. Let's have her attack with her bow. Okay, that looks pretty good, actually. Well, that's 1, 2, 3. But that extra surge, she will take it to bump this up to 4. So that's good. Okay, so that's 3 damage, and now let's see if this dude can actually block that. No, okay. So he takes 2 damage, which is, you know, better than nothing. So 2 damage. All right. I think for her second action, I will have her do the same thing. Just attack again. Try to get this guy really low. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. This guy rolls 2. Oh, yes. 5 minus 1. That's 4. So he goes from 6 down to 2. Okay, finally, these rolls are going our way. Okay, good, good, good. So that was her 2 actions. Now, she does still have some stamina left. Do I really want to take her away from there? I don't think I do, actually. Yeah, no, I don't want to get her away because, I mean, if ever this guy gets really close and he can flail or something, I want him to benefit from her defense pool. So I'm not moving her anymore. Okay. All right, so Jane's turn is over. Mariods. All right, so Master Marriott is what we have on the board. Okay, so it says each hero in or adjacent to a water space is immediately diseased. Wow, I mean, this has nothing to do with the actual creature itself. This is just like, hey, you were standing next to water. But you know what? We are not, so that's good. Okay, so the Master will try to do engage the hero within 6 spaces with the lowest willpower. Okay, so there are people within 6 spaces, I believe. Then attack the hero within 2 spaces of this monster with the lowest willpower. And if that doesn't work, then just engage the closest hero. And what's the information on top here? They will spend surges to immobilize first and then to do damage. And then flail. The Master Marriott uses flail whenever possible. Okay, let's go to the board. All right, so engage the hero within 6 spaces of this monster with the lowest willpower. The lowest is actually Jane. So if we count just the spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 6. So both of them are okay. She actually has the lowest willpower, so he would try to engage her. So if he shrinks down, let's say here, his basic move is 3. So that would be 1, 2, and he cannot even enter here, but we can have him like expand. So that's what's going to happen. So he's going to expand here. And then can he flail? 1, 2, he can't. Okay, so then the next action in the steps here is attack a hero within 2 spaces, but that's not going to happen. So then we move down to engage the closest hero. So basically he's going to try to move 3 again to get adjacent to the closest hero. So that would be 1, 2, and then let's say 3, and we'll have him appear here. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Okay, so he's all up in our business.
Well, I'm sorry, Jane, but this fishing trip has totally gone awry.
I don't know. All right, let's tell the app that we're done with that. Okay, so now it's our turn. So actually the only person who's left to go is poor Grisman over here. So let's just have him do a stand-up action. So poor little Grisman will roll 2 red dice and hope for the best. Okay, that's actually the best thing you can roll. So he's going to gain 6 life and 2 of his stamina. I don't think I've ever rolled that well when doing a stand-up action. So 6 life, 2 stamina, and he is back in the room. But now his turn is over. Now I say his turn is over, but during his turn he could do this. This is not an action. So he could just get the slash token out of here to give himself 2 more life. And I believe he's going to do that. So yeah, let's go up to 8. So this thing then goes away because, of course, you will not calculate the value of this gold. The app will take care of all the gold that you got. All right, let's tell the app that Grisman is back in the room and also that his turn is over. Okay. Forgot about those things. Oh, man. 1, 2... All right, you know what, you guys? I actually forgot about these guys. I will actually be moving Grisman away from the tentacle before we do this, okay? Grisman is over here, and he has 2 stamina, so I'm gonna have him do 1, 2. That way he's going to be away from that tentacle, okay? I'm doing that. So I'm going on the board, and here, 1, 2. So I'm removing his stamina die here, bringing him from 2 to 0. Okay, so yeah, everybody suffers 2 that when they're close to tentacles. We don't have that because, of course, I just moved Grisman away. Haha. Continue. New round. Okay, let's do it. So yeah, I'm going to activate Tomble here, so he will move for a value of 4. So 1, 2, 3. I want to say 4. That way he's far away from tentacles. Yeah. Okay, so like a chicken, he's going to run away. And his second action will be to take a rest action. And as I said, he's at 5 now, so the rest action will just spill over here to 7. Okay, that was his turn. Okay, let's tell the app. All right, so it's the Ettins, and it's the Master Ettin, that's okay. Throw places the hero 5 spaces away instead of 3. Yeah, they really do chuck you around the map. All right, so they'll try to engage the hero within 5 spaces of this monster with the lowest strength. I think he's gonna run after, he will actually run after Tomble, because he is within 5 spaces and he's got the lowest strength. Oh, that's horrible. It's pretty, I mean, just like thematically or cinematically, if you wish, it's pretty cool. Like the little guy runs away and the monster's like, no, you don't, and just runs after him. All right, pretty good. And then use throw on the same guy. But you know what? I'll have him throw, I'll throw him like over here, basically. Yeah. Because it doesn't say where you have to throw him. It doesn't say throw him into the middle of a battle. No, it just says throw away. So, okay, fine. All right, so engage a hero within 5 spaces with the lowest might, and that is Tomble. Wow, engage. All right, so he'll shrink, and he'll do 1, 2, and then I guess he can just appear here. Like so. And then he will use throw. Now, throw is choose a hero adjacent to this monster. Okay. Yeah, the hero must test strength. If he fails, you remove the hero from the map, then place him on an empty space within, well, now it's going to be 5 spaces of his original space, sorry. He counts as entering that space, then the hero suffers 1. Yeah, it doesn't say, like, which direction or anything. Okay, so let's have Tomble do a might test. I mean, we don't know. He might get it. All right. Now, I've left this here because I always forget that Jane can do her thing. And you know what? She could actually do it right now. That's why that's here. Okay, let's have this guy do his... Whoa, actually, he might not get to do that. If we well, you know what? Let's activate this. Yeah, let's totally do it. Let's have her attack at range. Let's see, from this corner to this corner. I believe that is yeah, that's any part of the hex. Or she could shoot from like here to here, which is fine. Okay, so let's have her do that. She needs a range of 2, basically. So we'll exhaust this. We'll take 2 stamina away from here. Come on. All right, and let's have her try to hit the Ettin. All right, she's got the range, but that's a crappy roll. That's like 3 damage, basically. And he rolls 2 white dice because he's got 2 heads. Because, you know, blocks damage with his face. But still, he takes 2 damage. Oh, and he's dead. Yeah, because he had 2 life, if you remember correctly. And now he's dead. Violence is never the answer. Except in games. So, say goodbye, you 2-headed dweeb. Bye. Alright, so that paid off. So he will not get to do his throw ability. And now, strangely, I'm looking at the map and I was like really careful to where I sent this guy. But he is actually 2 away from this tentacle. So he's still going to get 2 damage. Ah! Damn you, tentacles! Alright, so we'll tell the computer that the Ettins are done. Alright, so now it's our turn. So both these heroes can play. Maybe you should be facing towards the bad guy. Okay, so now, I mean, I'm thinking before we do anything else, it's either we take this thing out or this guy out. Well, this guy for sure. He's got 7 life though. He's horrible. Yeah, there's no like crazy combos of if you are adjacent to someone, you know, gain all their knives or whatever. So I'm thinking let's have Jane attack him twice, and then maybe she'll recoil with her 2 stamina points. Yeah, maybe do that. So she doesn't even need range or anything. She just needs to hit him hard. And she kind of did. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ooh, that is actually pretty good. Now, he defends with a black die, and those are, that's the best you can get. So let's hope he rolls some crap. That's 2. So he does take 3 damage. 3 damage. Wow. Okay, so 1 here and 2 here, bringing him down to quattro. Okay, well, you know what? Let's repeat the exercise, I say. Is that an expression in English, to repeat the exercise? It is in French. Has nothing to do with physical exercise. It's a saying. Like, it just means let's do that again. So let's do that again. And I think we did do that again. Even better. Okay, so this extra surge is going to go towards her stamina. Okay, so I'm going to do this now. So she'll go from 2 up to 3. Man, I'm all thumbs. So 3. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 damage. He's got 4 life left. Let's hope this fails him. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So he's at 1 life. Ooh, he is hanging on. Is there anything we can do? Now, I've just realized that Jane has this in her purse. After rolling attack dice, exhaust this to add 1 surge to the result. So basically, every time she has attacked, well, every round she has attacked, we could have tapped this. And even if she didn't need that, just to activate a combat thing, she could have gained it as a stamina. Man, I am off my game. Totally off my game. This should have been activated This should have been activated way more often. I'm going to do it now, and I will bump her stamina from 3 to 4. I can't believe I missed that. You guys, how many rounds have we been playing? Like, I don't know, 8, 10? Ugh, well, my bad. All right, too bad. So her 2 actions are done, so now let's move on to the app. Okay, we need to tell the app that the Etten has been defeated. Defeat, yes. All right, we don't get anything for that. And then we will tell the app that Jane is done. Okay, so Marriott's Master. Yes, that's what we have. Each hero in or adjacent to water, gets diseased. Okay, I didn't know this was going to come back. Usually these things get mixed up, randomized. But I mean, we're not adjacent to water, so that is fine. Okay, so the Marriott will try to engage the hero with the lowest willpower within 6, then attack that hero. And then, okay, so same thing as the previous activation. Okay, let's check out the map. Okay, I thought that she was going to run after, I'm calling her she, I don't know. I thought she was going to run after Tomble, but that was actually the Etten that did that last time. So she will target the one with the lowest willpower, and that is Jane. She's got 2, so she's actually right there. So she does not need to engage, she's already there. So she'll move on right to attack the hero within 2 spaces of this monster with the lowest willpower. So yeah, just boom, tentacles ablazing. So let's do that. Okay, so this monster uses a red and a blue. And that is a 3 attack, which isn't that bad. Now she cannot use a reach because nobody's within range, and flail, I forget what flail is, sorry. Flail is, may attack 2 separate heroes. Okay, yeah, but nobody's in range. So let's just roll for defense now. Now my Jane has this, the brown die as well. And that is pretty awful. Okay, well she does take 2 damage. Now I could distribute this, and I might actually do that. Yeah, I'll keep 2 stamina here because I do like to activate that stuff every once in a while. So let's just, so you know what? Let's just do this. Yeah. And then if we look at the screen here, there's nothing else that this monster can do. Because engage the closest hero, that cannot happen. She's already engaged to be married in the spring in Monte Carlo. All right, so that's the end of the Marriott's activation. Let's tell the app. Okay, and it's now going to be Grisbin's turn. So I think it's pretty simple here. He's just going to come over here and embed his axe into this creature's skull. And he doesn't have any stamina, so he will have to waste an action to just get over there. So 1, 2, and then his second action will be to attack this thing. All right, now Grisbin rolls a red and a blue because of his iron longsword. So, come on, man, let's do it. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, so this surge will have the Marriott reroll the defense if we want to. And this one's going to be given into stamina. Okay, so let's just put that on the side here. Let's see what we can do with this guy. Oh, that's a perfect hit. Yes, you're gone, my friend. You're gone. I like how the die is supposed to represent this thing. Anyway, bye-bye. No more catching snowflakes for you.
Snowflake, 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 yum, 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 yum.
Okay, bye. So now these 2 surges will be taken for stamina, and that's good. So 2 stamina. And now, I'm looking at this here. After defeating a monster with a melee attack, weapon, blah, blah, exhaust this card to move up to your speed and perform an additional attack. I believe I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's have him move towards a tentacle and chop it down. So let's do that. We'll do this, and we'll drop this down to 1. And let's have him take care of this tentacle so he can move up to his speed, which is 3. So why not? 1, 2, 3. And let's have him hit that thing. Now, if he doesn't get this, I think I'm shutting off the camera. Okay, that's 4. You know what? This might happen, because if this is a 4... Oh boy. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, I got so scared, you guys. Okay. Alright, so this tentacle is bye-bye. Woof. I was like, what if I actually do roll a 4? Okay. So that's good. That was good. That was a good turn. Okay. But now you see, maybe I spoke too quickly, because if you remember last time when we killed a tentacle, we had like an aptitude test or an attribute test to do. An aptitude test. Do you think you'd like working with people? Do you find you work better on your own? Okay, so let's do this. The long tentacle blindly grasps and lashes in every direction. This token blocks movement and line of sight and can be blah blah blah. Defeat! Okay, it's a different test. I think it was something else. It was the book last time. So the severed limb squirts large amounts of viscous ink into the air. Test awareness. He's got an awareness of 1. Oh man, that's horrible. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so he's got an awareness of 1, of course, which is the lowest. And, he can't get this, right? No. Okay, and we have nothing in our cards here to make the situation go better. So, okay, that's a fail. Now, what I'm hoping will happen is it'll go away, but maybe we'll get a damage or something. But I kind of feel that... Well, I don't know. The other one, when we, the flavor text was more like, you want to check out if you can maybe plug the hole or, like, will it go away? This doesn't say that. This talks about vicious ink. So maybe I'll just get some damage. Well, okay. So we failed. Oh, okay, that's something. I like that. You raise your arms in front of your face, but the black liquid splashes all over you. You slip and stumble backward. Oh, Grisbin, you comic relief, you. You move 3 spaces toward the closest monster and are stunned. Then discard this token. Okay, so... Well, he cannot move because there are no monsters. But is he still stunned? I mean, thematically, it's like you're comedically slipping in the ink, like zwee, and then turnk, just bumping into someone, and that's why you're stunned. I'm still gonna give him the condition just because. Okay, I think that's the way this is intended. And then we'll discard the token. Fine. Now we need to tell the app that we killed the Marriott. We didn't do that. So defeat group. Defeat. Yes. Confirm. Bye-bye. Okay. So I will give him a stunned card, but I will not move him 3 spaces because there are no monsters on the map. So I'll put the stunned card on him here. All right, and let's tell the app that Grisbin is done. Each hero suffers 2 for each tentacle within 2 spaces of him. Now I am confirming this with my eyeballs here. That's not happening on the map. We have some people here and here, so we're fine. So continue. New round. Okay, there's no bad effects. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so now you can just take your sweet time and heal yourself and all that. And you know what? That's pretty much what I'm going to do. But in essence, you can't really dilly-daddle and spend like 5 rounds doing just nothing, okay? Because every time you have a new round, I mean, essentially the app is kind of calculating how much time you're using, right? And if you fiddle around too much and you don't progress, well then there's going to be some pop-ups on top that'll say like, I don't know, the earth shakes and fumes come out of the ground and you all take 3 damage just because, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, so just know that you cannot spend 10 rounds just knitting yourself a new sweater. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is make my way closer to this door with Tomble. So he's got 5 stamina and 7 life. So I'm going to have him do 1 stamina like so, another stamina like so. So that's 2 stamina, bringing him down to 3. His first action will actually be to attack this tentacle. So he's going to do that with his throwing knives. And because he is adjacent, he will actually gain 1 hit. So let's do that. Oh, that's kind of bad. That's 2. Wow. Actually, well, okay. So the tentacle rolls a black die. Oh, wow. Okay, that was perfect. I was going to say, maybe I'm going to use one of my cards or something, but no. Okay, so that tentacle is, well, again, technically gone. So let's see what the app says. Okay, let's click on this one here. The long tentacle blindly grasps and lashes in every direction. Oh yeah, that's the same thing as before. Okay, so no need to read this. Let's just go defeated. It's always the same text here. The severed limb squirts large amounts of viscous ink into the air. Okay, so maybe these are randomized and this just came out again. All right, so we have to test our awareness, and little Tomble, he's got 5. Wow, okay, that's excellent. So we got to get 5 or less, and we have it, no problem. So I'll just click on the app here, see what it says. It says you sidestep the stream and it dissipates into sloshing water at your feet. Discard this token. Okay, so we'll do that and we'll keep going. So he can take a second action, and his action will be to take a rest action at the end of his turn, which is now. So he will recover 5 stamina, so 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, so basically bringing him up to 8. So he's full up, and that's good, because I have a feeling that on the other side of that door, it's not going to be a bar mitzvah party, it's going to be crap. All right, next one to go is actually going to be Grisbin, so his first action will be to do this, remove the stun, and his second action will be to, I'm actually going to knit myself a sweater. Yeah, I'm going to bring this back up to 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, bringing this up to 9. And I think next turn I'm going to do this also. I think it's going to be kind of a boring round. And now Jane's first action will be to take a rest action at the end of her turn. And she's going to do that a second time. So basically, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bringing her up to 6. And then the second heal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so bringing her up to her maximum, which is actually 9 and not 8, because she does have this thing here that gives her +1 health. Okay, my people are looking healthy. That is good. But now you see, in my haste and joy, I forgot to actually tell the computer that these guys had played like 1 by 1, and you have to do that. So in order, I believe it was him, so end turn. Okay, and then it was her Grisbin, I think. Okay, yeah, like we never know, like something might happen in between turns, that's why I'm doing it. Okay, so each hero suffers 2 for each tentacle. That's not gonna happen because we are far away. And we can play again. And the app isn't mad at us for wasting a lot of time. So, I kinda want to get Grisbin back up. I think, no, well, all right, let's look at the map. Right, so they have a lot of ground to cover before they get to that door, but Jane can move up to 5. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's say 1 exhaustion point, and then open the door. I'm not ready to open that door, not right now. So I'm just gonna have her go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, then her other action could be to shoot this thing. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Or we could have Tomble do it because he's really close. So yeah, let's have Tomble do it. So he'll do 1, 2, 3. So he'll be here. So that means, well, the door is actually here, right? Let's not, yeah, so he needs to be here to open that door. So 1, 2, 3. I think that's it, yeah. So I'll have him attack this thing for his second action. All right, so he's right adjacent to it. That means he can add 1 damage. So that is a butt ton of damage. Let's see what the tentacle can do. Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's actually a surge, so, yeah, okay, so can't really use that. All right, let's tell the app. Okay, so this tentacle up here is, same text, defeated. The tentacle slithers back into the wall. You realize that in a moment another will emerge. Okay, this is, okay, yeah, so this text is like randomized. You hurry up to stop the hole. Or you hurry to stop up the hole. Stop up the hole? I've never heard stop up. plug up? I don't know. So test knowledge, and he's got a knowledge of 2. So let's, well, probably not going to happen. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, good. I guess I'm never going to get to use this trinket after all. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, so tentacle is Kaputski. All right, so that was a pass. The Mariod thrashes against your hasty defense but cannot break through. Discard this token. I just realized that these tentacles are actually Mariods on the other side of a wall or something. I thought they were just like random tentacle sentient beings. Okay, discard this token. Continue. Alrighty, so now we have to tell the app that Tumbles time is over. Alright, let's continue. Okay, next I will have Grisbin here go for it. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then actually fatigue. So that was 1 action to move and 2 fatigues, bringing him to 2. And his second action will be to rest. So that's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So 1, 2, and that brings him to 11 on 14, which is actually not too shabby. Okay, next to go will be Jane. So Jane's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then her second action, I think I'll just have her be like here. Yeah, that's about it. Because now she'll be ready and she can shoot through her friends, so that's good. So her 2 actions will basically bring her here. All right, we're done. And now again, in my haste, I didn't do this. So let's do it now. So Grisbin went. Nothing happens, and she went. Each hero suffers 2 for each tentacle. That's not going to happen. Continue. Aha, see, there we go. The structure rumbles and shakes around you as more Mariods push their way into the entrance. Place the Mariod group. Continue. I don't know why I like saying Mariod with a British accent. I'm sure I'm being super offensive to a lot of British people right now. All right, so Mariods will go right there. Well, one of them will actually, because in my group, Mariod group for 3 players, it's just a master, a singular master. So let's continue. Aha, okay, there we go. This is what I was talking to you about, the minor peril here. That basically means you've been wasting your time a little bit, okay? So minor peril, dangerous brawl. Your foes surge forward with renewed strength. Each hero suffers 1 damage for each monster adjacent to him. Well, you dumb app, we're not in a brawl, no one is adjacent to us. You see, this, I mean, like, this could have been cool, but it isn't. Just because the app doesn't know what the frack is going on. Continue. Yeah, that was just a wasted opportunity right there. Okay, I mean, fun for us because we're not getting hit in the face, but it should have been something that works no matter what the situation, right? Like it could have been, this place is unstable, rocks fall from the ceiling, badang bing bang, 2 damage or something. But no, they decided to go with something that could go wrong for them. That's weird. Anyway, so now we're going to go forward and open that door and place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think is on the other side? If you've enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button down below. Now, I know it seems like a very small thing to do, but it actually does help the channel when you do that. And if ever you should find yourself in a super generous mood, well, I do accept donations via PayPal. And anything you give, big or small, will help keep me going.
Making pizza.
Yeah. I don't think that was the intent. Making pizza.